Okay, so I haven't did a who's going to dethrone every champion and every brand in a very long time since May, and a lot of things has changed. The World Women's Champion was changed. The women's tag titles was changed, and then also unexpectedly the World Tag Team Championships were switched to another tag team, which is very unexpectedly. So now this is July 1st. Happy July. And I'm going to tell y'all who's going to dethrone every champion in every brand. And let's get started. So we're going to start off with NXT. And the current NXT champions are Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Now I have to think about this because I think in Santi's App's last video, he did say that the Good Brothers were going to do it. And I really didn't agree because I kind of agree to be honest, but yet there was also them being on the main roster. They should be like, tag team champions on the main roster, and the whole AJ Styles thing. Um, the whole AJ Styles thing is going on right now. Them coming back as the OC and just other stuff. But now I had to think about. There's a lot of notifications I have to see later, but I'm recording on my phone by the way. But really I have to kind of think about this. Who is a good heel to take off the tag titles off of them? Now it can be like someone that has not won tag team gold. I think it can be someone that that can have part time off of it. More notifications, and I had to think about this okay, it has to be someone from SmackDown. It can be a heel tag team, which is Legado del Fantasma, which is Angel and Humberto. And yes, I feel like they should win the tag titles because this is like a signature tag team, or actually like a long lasting tag team. Because when I was talking to my uncle, he said that yeah, I was talking to my uncle a while ago. Oh yeah, my video's done. But what? Okay, once again, when I was talking to my uncle, in our conversation about WWE, is that he likes long lasting tag teams like the Street Profits. I think the New Day, Authors of Pain. There's one of them. The Creed brothers, uh, them Legado del Fantasma, Angel and Umberto. There's the LWO. There's a lot of tag teams, but he just wants the Street Profits to be tag team champions. Shout out to my uncle right there. But I feel like they're gonna break up someday. But I feel like it should be Legado del Fantasma taking off the tag titles off of Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Now let's talk about Obafemi. Now he's currently on a rivalry against Wesley. And to be honest, I do not think Wesley is gonna win because I think in Santi's last video he said Gallus was gonna win. I think the leader of Gallus. I think that's their faction name. And to be honest, I don't think he's gonna win. I feel like they should build this star up because right now he's like the third best wrestler on NXT, and it should be Tony D'Angelo. It's random. It's kind of random to think about it. Like right now he's NXT Heritage Champion, or yeah, the Heritage Cup champion, and really I feel like he should be a single champion by now, like North American champion. I feel like I'm fine with, but if I really get this wrong, I don't know what to do because I feel like Wesley could win because the whole Obafemi and the whole Obafemi thing and just the triple threat match in general is just you know is just kind of complex, and then the whole the person the wrestler that was in the triple threat before, that was also it. And then we got Trick Williams. This is one of my favorite wrestlers right now in NXT because Braun Breaker left, Ilya and Carmelo left. But in Science App's last video, he said Ethan Page was gonna do it. Now, I don't know if y'all saw my last video. I did say I want Wesley to do it, and it's because like I get that he was injured during his during his he was he was injured when he was trying to get back to his the top where he was supposed to have like the NXT North American Championship. But I feel like he should lose to Obafemi, and then he should be on the main roster when the time is right. Like he should win the NXT championship and just move on from it. I feel like that is like a smart move from it. And then when he loses it, you should be on the main roster right now. Go against like Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. Championship. Go out for like the Intercontinental Championship because you're like this. You know, the Intercontinental Championship is guaranteed like it's for like the best wrestler, like always, right? All right, so we're gonna start off with the women's division on the main roster. Oh yeah, and I didn't say that the whole NXT Women's Champion, the North American Championship. I stopped doing that because I kind of got it wrong, and I also have to be patient, by the way. But with who I want. But with the women's division on the main roster, we have Jade Cargill and Bianca. And guess what? They lost the titles to who I actually predicted, which was Alba Fire and Aladon. And guess what? Guess what? I actually got it right. And also another thing that I have to think about is like who's going to defeat this tag team. There is like zero tag teams that can actually beat this tag team because like the whole thing about I feel like the whole thing about taking the tag titles off of Bianca and Jay was gonna make them feud against each other to like all the way from SummerSlam, and then probably later they could go then and then for the tag titles, like I feel like Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark was gonna do it. Probably the Kabuki Warriors. Like I don't know if they're like heels or bad guys. Like I mean heels are good guys. That's like the thing because I don't really know a lot of face tag teams right now. Because you guys know, look at this picture. It's a question mark. Like I don't know who's gonna beat this tag team. Now let's talk about Bayley. Cause Bayley is currently the WWE Women's Champion, and you guys know in my last video I just said that Nia Jax was gonna win, and guess what? It's so close to SummerSlam, we could actually see this happening. And here's what I'm learning about this year's WWE. They're gonna switch champions like almost every pay per view. Like Bianca was because remember in Backlash it was Bianca and Jade becoming tag team champions, and I predicted it. And then the next pay per view was King and Queen of the Ring, and then Liv Morgan was champion. And then I think Clash of the Castle. Yeah, Clash of the Castle was the Alba Fire and Aladon. Oh yeah, I need to start calling them Unholy Union. And then now I feel like we're gonna have more title changes at Money in the Bank. Now Liv Morgan defeated Becky Lynch at King and Queen of the Ring, and I thought she was gonna get cashed in on. But this is like the most obvious answer. Look, it's gonna be Rhea Ripley because she took everything. She took Dom. She took her title, like her 370 reign, title reign, and guess what? We should have another reign with Rhea Ripley, and then we should see Rhea and Dom together again. And let's talk about this one. Oh my God. Listen to me, y'all. I did not expected this. Now, here's what I'm about to say. Now, in my last video, I did say that Creed Brothers were going to do it, and then Santi Zap said a mixture of the Judgment Day was going to do it, and guess what? They did it. Now, I feel like I really don't know who's now. Yeah, I actually kind of know who's going to win this. Or there's like a lot of faction feuds. Well, there's a lot of feuds that the Judgment Day is going through. Like right now, it could be it could be Awesome Truth reclaiming their tag titles at SummerSlam because that's like this is like what they vowed to do. And then another one is the LWO. Like it can be Dragon Lee and Ray, or it could be another signature tag team that my uncle wants, which is Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. And yeah, that's kind of all it. And you can see, well, if you I don't know if y'all can see, but I am seeing Carlito's head popping out, but he's not in the picture. That's why I kind of cropped it. Okay, and another one is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate because I feel like I feel like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate should be pushed as a tag team on Raw instead of NXT. Now, if it was like a heel champion like Legado del Fantasma and dethroning Axiom and Nathan Frazier, it can be these two dethroning Legado. And then I want to see this one more time. I feel like the New Day should deserve to be tag team champions because like this is a new era. I feel like Kofi Kingston and Kofi Kingston and who else? Xavier Woods should deserve their time to be tag team champions. Or, a matter of fact, when I remember I said that the Street Profits were going to split up. This is a most likely tag team that's going to split up too. Like we're going to see like Xavier Woods becoming world champion or something. And then we got A-Town down under as WWE Tag Team Champions. So, and guess what? In my last video, I'm keeping the same answer. It's going to be DIY. And guess what? They got a match coming up. I think, they're gonna have a match coming up soon at what is it? On SmackDown, not at Money in the Bank. I feel like it should have been at Money in the Bank. This should be it, and I feel like it's their moment. It's just like their theme song, and I feel like they should become tag team champions because like this is a new era, and I feel like this is like the only tag team that we got as for for them. Well, for like this, this is like the only tag team that we got for SmackDown, like the most powerful tag team on SmackDown right now. Besides the Street Profits, but let's stop talking about the Street Profits and let's talk about Logan Paul. Now he is currently the longest reigning WWE champion on the main roster. Well, in the WWE. And guess what? I might be crazy about this. He might pass Lex Luger's long U.S. title reign. It's like 528 days. But to be honest, I do not see that happening. Well, I see it happening. To be honest, that's what I'm gonna say. I kind of do see that happening. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick with my heart with SummerSlam, and we're gonna see LA Knight dethroning him at SummerSlam. Yeah. And then here's one of my favorite champions right now, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was Intercontinental Champion 4 times, and he was on a feud with Chad Gable, and the whole Alpha Academy. And guess what? That's what Santi predicted. He thought it was going to be Chad Gable, but really, I did not see that happening because the whole The whole Alpha Academy dynamic was losing their trust in each other, and we could see like Chad Gable taking out a different champion besides Intercontinental Champion besides like Sami Zayn. He could do it on Chad Gable. He could do it on Braun Breaker, Sheamus, whatever. Okay, that's like another video that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to like continue on with like who's going to become champion um, who's gonna become like champion, like just one by one. It's not like this, but it's kind of gonna be a little different. But now I'm thinking it's going to be Braun Breaker because now they got a scheduled match at Money in the Bank, and this is most likely to happen. Remember when I said like when there's a pay per view, there's going to be one champion going to be switched, and guess what? He is one of them, Braun Breaker. Now we got Damian Priest. Now I got a lot of people for Damian Priest, and these will make sense. Rey Mysterio is very low at this point because like I see him and Dominic Mysterio feuding a little bit, and this is like probably one of my favorite Rey Mysterio feuds, and yet there is like a chance where Rey Mysterio gets to be world champion one more time. And then there's Carlito. He's like the Sami Zayn of the Judgment Day, but instead he the whole bloodline thing. But now he's like the snake in the Judgment Day. Now he could like turn on Damian Priest and then probably deserves to be world champion. And then this is like the best of Carlito right now. And then Braun Strowman, he's like the big challenge in the Judgment Day, but yet he's still low of the whole Judgment Day feud. And Braun Strowman can act, and Braun Strowman is bigger than Damian Priest and way stronger than Damian Priest. Now I have to say he is the one. Now another heavyweight is Gunther. Gunther just won King of the Ring, and he only gets pinned like once in a year. Like today is Sami Zayn, and he can actually win. And then another one is Jey Uso, and now originally I did not say Jey Uso because like I didn't really know what to do. Like I don't know if he was gonna win King of the Ring. I really wanted him to, but no. But now I have thinking like, okay, he can win Money in the Bank, so I'm going with Jey Uso winning Money in the Bank this year. But there's a lot of people who I think can win Money in the Bank. But still, Jey Uso should win Money in the Bank. And then the first person who I have is Demon Finn Balor. Why is it Finn Balor instead of Demon? Why is it Demon Finn Balor instead of Finn Balor? The only reason why he lost against Seth Rollins was because he wasn't fighting as the Demon. And guess what? He should bring the Demon back, recharge himself as like a different Demon, and now he should be world champion. And then let's talk about the person who finished the story, Cody Rhodes. And guess what? In my last video, I did say The Rock was gonna do it. I thought it was gonna be like some SummerSlam time, like where The Rock comes back at Money in the Bank, rock bottom, rock bottom, Cody, and then this time we can see Roman Reigns going from square one from becoming undisputed champion, and then probably one day we see the Usos together and do that. But really, I'm not really thinking that The Rock is all behind the whole Bloodline storyline, like the whole Bloodline of the new Bloodline 2.0, because I'm thinking now it's only Solo that is like the little pulling strings for the Bloodline. Now The Rock is like okay, probably he is doing it, but yeah, because now if you remember, Solo Sikoa, or actually Roman Reigns, did declare that Solo Sikoa would be the new tribal chief when Roman Reigns is gone, whatever. And guess what? He did, and that's what Solo Sikoa did. And now we don't really know when The Rock is gonna come back, but I'm just saying Solo Sikoa can dethrone Cody Rhodes and probably become the next fake bloodline with like the whole tag titles if DIY becomes tag team champions, and then Solo Sikoa dethrones Cody Rhodes, and then yeah, that's like the whole bloodline. The whole bloodline. All right, y'all. I am done of who's going to dethrone every champion on every brand of July 1st. Well, just from the month. But make sure you guys leave a comment down below give this video a like, subscribe to Multiverse Lovers, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.